Sir?
Hey there.
What do you need?
Got a minute?
What you got?
Your thoughts?
You mentioned you have a law degree, but I've seen you fight. That must have been some law school.
That was it.
Glad I could help.
Seems like my kind of place.
It can be so hard to find good artifacts these days.
Can I ask you something?
What's on your mind?
That was it.
Thanks so much for all your help.
It's nice to have a positive outlook on the future for once.
I love those dear hearts and gentle people who live in my hometown.
Hi.
Congratulations on completing the mission. The scouts radio in that you also found a working teleporter and acquired the schematics. I can't imagine what you must have gone through to obtain those.
Well, this changes things for you.
The prospect of teleportation changes everything. I'm going to spend some time with my team reviewing the schematics. Check back in a couple of days and we'll discuss the next steps.
Hey, Kasumi. Look at you. Excuse me.
Nice job retrieving those teleportation schematics. You mind if I borrow you for a minute?
You have something for me?
By the way, my name's Mike. I handle various intel and asset recovery missions around here. I was thinking that while Jesse and his team are analyzing the teleporter schematics, we could get a jump start on the next steps to this project. You see, we've been contemplating a teleportation mass transit system for quite some time now.
I'm not sure what you mean.
It's our belief that most of the Commonwealth's major problems can ultimately be traced back to a lack of reliable transportation infrastructure. In theory, if there were a safe and efficient public transit system to move both people and supplies almost instantly over long distances, that would be a game changer, and open the door to finally addressing some of the Commonwealth's underlying problems. Clean water and power, new construction, fire, police, and emergency services, you name it. Dependable transportation is the cornerstone to making all that possible.
That all sounds impressive, but can you build it?
We think the best bet is to convert some of those Pulowski preservation shelters you see all over the place into working teleportation pods. To keep the logistics simple, each teleport pod would transport the traveler to a central hub. And from the central hub, a person could teleport to another pod almost anywhere in the Commonwealth. But if we're going to build a network of teleporters, the first thing we'll need is a ton of supplies. Also, to make this a safe form of travel, we'll need to clear out certain hostile factions from the areas surrounding the teleport pods. No one's going to use a transit system that teleports you into a pack of feral ghouls.
Makes sense to get rid of the trash.
Anyway, once we have the supplies and have secured the travel hubs, we can start converting the Pulowski shelters into teleport stations. That is, assuming that Jesse and his team can make sense of the schematics. In the meantime, I've put together a list of parts and supplies we'll need, as well as areas to clear. A couple other teams are handling the more easily obtainable stuff. But I've left the high-value parts for someone with your, shall we say, resourcefulness. So what do you think? Are you interested in helping us out on this?
I don't mind danger, so long as I get paid well enough.
Look, there's no money up front. But let me ask you something. Do you want to scrounge for caps and rescue idiot settlers for the rest of your life? Or do you want to come with us and change the world? If we build this thing, people will flock to it. Also, there's a back end on the deal. If you had a cap for every time someone used this transit system, well, you'd be a fairly rich person. So what do you say?
Sounds like a win-win to me.
All right. Here are the parts we need and the locations to clear. Good luck out there.
That looks nice.
I don't think it'll be easy, but yeah, I think the Commonwealth's got a real shot.
Traveling with you has changed my life.
Bet you can shrug off just about anything in that armor.
Not a day goes by that I don't thank my lucky stars that I live here.
I don't
Yeah,
like
God's
Tony
wearing
Objectives
that
to
pit
choose
boy
from.
in the
Did some things I'm not
Commonwealth
proud
is
of.
still
Believe
crawling
someone hasn't tried to
barrels
steal
and
it
super
yet.
mutants, synths, you name it.
Stop complaining. Not want to hear you talk.
Hey,
When we made the trip here from the DC wasteland, we had to leave behind most of the Brotherhood technology we had access to.